Hi everybody, this is Justin Elliott with Elliott's Estate Sales, and today I'm going to take you along. This is going to be a Goodwill thrift haul in Moore, Norman, and I'm going to go to Goodwills on East Side and West Side Norman. I'm going to go to the new Goodwill in Moore, Oklahoma, and I'm also going to take you to a Habitat for Humanity on Main Street. And kind of see, show you what they have for sale, what I'm looking for, and hopefully I'll be able to find some good deals to resell on Poshmark, Amazon, eBay, and Mercari. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so here we are in the new Moore, Oklahoma Goodwill. They have lots of nice stuff here, lots of new stuff. They stock often. This is a Goodwill that is shopped a lot. And you're going to find lots of newer stuff, lots of new developments and stuff going up and more, and lots of new housing additions going up, and lots of new decor. They put a lot of their new modern type decor that's donated on all their centers here at this location. And so if you're looking for modern decor, definitely come and take a look. First off, obviously going to go to the purses. This purse caught my eye, and that D kind of looks like a Disney mark. See the D there in the fabric? I couldn't find any other markings on it at all. And, generally, if it's a designer brand purse, they're definitely not going to just completely hide what brand it is. The stitching looked fine. The purse kind of felt like vegan leather after I touched it more, so I put it back. Wasn't really interested in it. I am looking for purses at this time. If you have, a large purse collection and you've got some name brand bags that that I would like to buy, give me a call, 405-757-4001. Now, this is a Perlina bag, and this particular style, it doesn't sell for much, and so I just wanted to bring to your attention the brand. Now, larger purses in different styles can sell well. The leather is really soft to the touch and good quality. They have good quality stitching. It is an Italian-made brand, to my knowledge. This one here felt like leather, a good suede, and the stitching was cute, but it was an Ann Taylor, so unfortunately that's not a brand that sells well for me secondhand. Now, this bag caught my eye because it was marked immediately on the exterior, made in Italy. And as I pulled it out, I could tell, obviously, it was probably a vintage bag. Cute style. The more I played around with it, I really didn't like it. You can see there on the trim that it's got some markings, and it just, I don't know, I just didn't like the bag, and so I put it back. If you're familiar with the brand, if you know what that brand is, please comment down below and let me know what it is. I'd be happy to add that brand to my brands to look for while I'm out scoping out purses. Now, this bag caught my eye immediately because I could tell it was a Tignello, and if I'm not saying that correctly, please correct me down below. I've sold this purse many times in different colors for good quality, or good quality for good money, but they've got to be in really good shape. Just filling around on the purses. I could tell that this one was leather, and again, it's another Tignello, but it's not in good shape, and I really don't like the mustard and the black color with the brown. Too much going on. There was a Case Logic leather camera case there. Camera cases do well for me, but I just am not looking for camera cases at this time. Now, I'm sitting on, at this time, about 700 items that need to be listed, and so when I go thrift at this time, I'm really looking for the specifics. I'm looking for really good quality stuff. I am not trying to build a collection, so there are many things that you see that I will pass through that I take a second look at, and it could be because of the condition, it could be because of the designer, but I'm not trying to build myself up at this time. I have a lot of inventory, and unless I'm gonna make about $25 to $30 on each item I buy today while going thrifting, I am not gonna be purchasing it. So you'll see me touch a lot of things, suggest a lot of things, and the sack bag was in really good shape, except for the handles were ruined. And those can sell for about 50 bucks used if they're in really great shape. The Sack brand and Tignello sell very, very well for me. And obviously the classics like Coach, Tory Burch, Birkin, Gucci, Fendi, all of those brands are going to sell really well secondhand if you can get them at the right price. Booties are really, really popular and in this season, as they are generally at this time of the year. But the heels on those boots were not in good shape. The heels were, I think, cracked on the corners. This is something that you're going to have to make sure that you check and be slow and take your time and look at the shoes. And actually, when you find a pair that you think that you're considering, make sure you check them out very, very thorough. Bend them at the sole. Um, I cannot tell you how many times I have gotten home from Goodwill or Salvation Army or any thrift store, and you thought you got a really great deal on these shoes, but they've been glued after, being worn, or there's damage that you didn't see. And so it can happen. Now, these tactical boots, they do sell well. They would sell for about $20 to $30 more if they were men's. These are women's. I want to say they were about a size 6, and I passed on them because I couldn't get my margins where I wanted to on them. But if you could pick those up for a couple dollars and you're trying to build your collection, go and get those. They are at the New More location. Now, these immediately caught my eyes because they were gold and shiny. But those are being sold right now on their website, which is Electric Shoes, and they're $29.99, brand new, cute shoes, but probably not worth the flip. These I thought maybe were Cole Haans. It looks like the laces are missing. They were not Cole Haans. They're just knockoffs, looks like. It looks like they have a lot of spaces to fill with shoes. Now, these burlap toms, they do sell well for me, especially if they're in really good shape. I've got as high as $40 for them, but they normally sell for about $30, and they're also first-class shipping as long as they're under size 10 men's. So it saves you some money on shipping. Now, normally on Sundays, they're going to pull all of the color that was sale for the week of this week. For instance, this week, I believe the color for sale that's half off is going to be green. Now, normally on Sundays, they'll grab all those green prices and replace them all with new items, which is good and bad. Good for the new, shoppers, but bad for us resellers because they've pulled all those items. And you saw there that the VCR combos can sell for $60 to $100, $150 or more with boxes. So while you're going through garage sales and thrift stores, look for VCR combos and VCRs. Some DVD players also will fetch really good money. You just have to look up the brand, the model, go on to eBay and Google and Amazon and see what they're selling for. They could be very profitable. Now, I looked at this piece because I thought it might have been a Fiesta ware or a Frankova, I'm sorry. But it wasn't Frankoma. It looked like it was just in style of lots of clear glassware, as you can see. It's really hard for us to sell those even at the estate sale. Any kind of clear glassware, even if it's crystal, it's very, very hard to sell. Now, these plates down here caught my eye because they look like Pottery Barn. They weren't. They were Target at home, so passed on those. Just some salad bowls can be $15, $16 a piece. Pottery Barn, if they're in good shape, no cracks or anything like that. I liked this little watermelon serving set. I thought that was so cute. If I had an antique booth at this time, I would have grabbed that. At one time, I had 3 locations in Edmond and more, and in Oklahoma City, 3 large antique booths. And this was before I had my store in 2015 over by Penn Square Mall. But if I had a booth, I would definitely grab a lot of this stuff that you see here because it's just so much easier to take these items and put them in a booth versus selling them online because everything is so time consuming. Now, I love to sell coffee cups and I will grab coffee cups. I wanted to put some comparables as far as sold listing prices on some of these items that I picked up, the items that I touch if I could, so that you see that I have an eye for items that are going to range. In the coffee cups, the coffee cups can be anywhere between $1 or $2 a piece. And, if you can buy them for $1 and sell them for $13 and the buyer is paying the shipping, then that's great. Now, for my business model online, I cover the shipping on most items unless it's sold on Poshmark. Or Amazon, if you're buying books, normally I will charge the buyer the fee to ship it. But eBay and Mercari, I pay 100% of the shipping, and sometimes on Poshmark. So when I buy something, if I think I'm going to have to pay for the shipping, I generally will not pay for, or will generally not buy it for any less than me making at least $20 or $30. Because I like to keep a $28 average return on investment. And Each item I should be making at least $28. If not, then I'm probably going to pass on it unless it's something that's really lightweight and easy to ship, maybe first class. You can see they have a plethora of picture frames. Those never sell at the estate sales either. They were so expensive at one time, and everybody loved to hang pictures of everyone in their home, but at this time, that's not the common, popular thing to do anymore. Now, there was a book dealer already scanning these books, and I really didn't want to bother her, and so I thought I was going to scan, and then I actually just decided not to because she was there, and I didn't want to bother her. So I passed on scanning the books. Now we'll go and take a look over here in the jeans real quick, and then I'm probably going to head out and head to our next destination, which is going to be the East Side Norman Goodwill. I normally take a look at just a quick look through the jeans and see if I see anything that catches my eye, and if it doesn't, then I just head on to the next destination. So you'll see here we're going to the East Side Goodwill, and we are passing my grandparents' old pawn shop, as well as a past estate sale in 2017 that we did. If you attended the estate sale, it was really awesome. That house used to sit on 40 acres all by itself, and now everything is a neighborhood around it. It's interesting how time flies and how real estate changes. This Goodwill I'm actually shopping right now used to be a buy for less that I used to shop. I remember every weekend with my mama and papa before we would go stay the night at grandma and grandpa's house, for the weekend. And I saw these cups, and I love these cups. Oh my gosh, they bring me back to my childhood. They were $2 a piece, and there was 5 of them, and at that price it wasn't worth it. Now the Smurf glasses, they had those marked $4, I believe, and I just wasn't really worth it for me. They did sell for $70, so if you're somebody that wants some glasses to ship right now, go and grab those, and resell those. A little bit of profit to be made there, but at this time, I just don't have time for the... Who put Rudolph in the shoe department? Poor Rudolph. Now, this location in East Norman is going to have a large collection of shoes most of the time. I do see some Lucky Ballet flats there, and they do sell well used, secondhand. If the soles are bent up like that, don't freak out or anything. As long as they are still rubbery and still, malleable, and they don't crack and they're not, funky looking, you can still sell them for really good money. It's just something that those shoes do, and generally people that wear them and love them and buy them, they already know that, and so don't fret. Now, they have a lot and lots and lots and lots of kitchenwares at this location. They also have a bulk section where they will bag up certain items and sell them at bulk. That's not something I see often at Goodwills here in Oklahoma. So I really didn't see any much at this location. I don't really find much at the East Side Goodwill, but like I said, I always go to Goodwills throughout the week, and I at least try to go to one thrift store and at least one Goodwill or Salvation Army a day. There's my high school. I graduated in 2006. Time flies, y'all. It's definitely grown a lot since I've been there. I don't think that the front of it looks like that for sure. This is one of my favorite hidden spots. I say hidden because I don't really see a lot of resellers here, and so you should definitely come and check this place out. It is the Habitat for Humanity for Cleveland County. The other Habitat for Humanity is going to be in Oklahoma County, and it's downtown by Byron's Liquor Store. And it's not as nice as this one. This one is set up really, really nice. They have a nice little book collection. And you see me scanning books here, and that's kind of what I'm on the hunt for today is books. And one day or another, I will go through with you, the programs that I'm using, what I suggest, and how my little scanner there, you can see I'm scanning all the barcodes. And it tells me whether or not I need to buy the book or not because it's, sought after at this time on Amazon. So if you're interested in more details like that, please comment below and let me know, and I'll do a tutorial. Now, this location is going to have lots and lots of housewares, house fixtures, outdoor fixtures, house paint, interior paint. It is the Habitat for Humanity, and their whole nonprofit is around providing homes and housing and rehabbing houses so that maybe the low income can have a home in Norman that's theirs and to call their own. If you do like this comment, please like and subscribe. Lots of furniture at this location. Those little sofa tables and stuff are like $45 a piece. I've got a tub and such over here for $60. They also have like vintage doors. They have exterior doors, glass doors. These sinks here were very nice, like early 60s, 50s style. The fixtures on that online would probably be worth at least $75, $80. Um, you're going to find some good stuff here. Vintage windows, unique items for homes. It's definitely something that you want to check out. So, like I said, it is on Main Street in Norman, right in front of Norman High School. They've got appliances, washer and dryers. I've even seen hot water tanks and such in here. I've seen air condensers. Um, it's a cool place to be. So make sure you check it out. Okay, now we're headed to the Goodwill on Main Street. It's in front of Hobby Lobby. It actually used to be an auto dealership named Larry Spencer's. It was Mark Heights after that. I'm born and raised in Norman, and so the history of Norman to me is very interesting. Norman has grown so big. The traffic is absolutely terrible, so FYI, if you head to Norman, be on the lookout while you're driving because folks are crazy. They do have a decent selection of furniture at this location all the time. This is a very heavily trafficked area and a very heavy shopped Goodwill. The prices are going to be a lot higher than what you would find at Southwest Oklahoma City, Midwest City, Moore. This is going to be very similar to that of Edmond's prices. So be on the lookout. This completes this thrift haul, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and please subscribe.